Hi guys, it's Christina Connolly here, and I'm so happy to be back this year with another 2-minute tech tip series for you. And while there's so much that I want to share with you, I'm going to try to keep to the basics and keep it easy for you. And I think the number one thing that I want you guys to know right now is about video conferencing, whether you're using Zoom or Google Meet. So I'm going to have a couple quick tips for you to help get those settings in place and make things a little bit easier for you and your students, because if we can't connect to our students, then we're not able to do the rest of the amazing things we want to do. First thing I want to show you is in your Zoom login. If you are using Zoom, once you sign in with your district account, you should be able to come under the Personal tab and go to Settings. In the Settings tab, you're going to see all of the things that you can change before you schedule your meeting. I recommend you go through one by one to see what kinds of settings you want off or on. For instance, you might not realize that you have the option to turn your chat off and on by toggling this switch back and forth. You may also be able to turn off your private chat. As I scroll down a little further, I want to make sure that some of these tools are toggled on for me, like polling. You also have options for screen sharing and your whiteboard. One of the more important options is annotation. If you toggle this on, you can stop anybody from annotating on the whiteboard while you're using it. So that means the person that is sharing their screen is the only one that can draw at that time. I'm going to move over to Google Meet, and one of the biggest things that we're seeing with Google Meet is that if you opt to use your Meet link in your Google Classroom, students are able to join this whether you're in attendance or not. If you want to change that setting and you don't want students to be able to use this link when you're not there, then the first thing you would do would be to turn this link off. I do that by scrolling down to the Meet visible to students and toggling that off. And then I will go to meet.google.com to create my own nicknamed meeting. Students will have to know your nickname in order to join your class at a given time. But you can keep it simple and you can nickname it anything you want. If I go to the plus sign to join or start a meeting, all I need to do is type in a code that my students would remember. So if this is my first period class, I might use my last name and a number 1 to keep it easy for my students. Again, you can nickname your meeting anything you would like to keep it easy for your students. If your students try to join the meeting when you're not there with a nicknamed meeting, they will not be able to join until you join the meeting. I could share it right on my Google Classroom stream if I wanted to. For instance, maybe put it in one of my announcements. And again, that is one way that you can stop students from joining a Google Meet when you're not there. And the final thing I want to share for you today is I've updated my district website to include some more information for you for distance learning. So if you come to the district homepage and go to the Technology Coach, you're going to see a distance learning resources page right here. And what I have for you here is the information you need for updating your district website, the information on Zoom or Google Meet, depending on which one you're using, and the information on screencasting with Screencastify. You'll also see some additional resources below, and I will be adding to this as the year progresses to keep you up to date on the latest things to help you be successful in your classroom in the upcoming weeks. I wish you all the best of luck, and as always, if you have questions, just let me know. Thank you.